Hello, everybody. Welcome to Slap Tarot. Today's reading is all about what is stopping your manifestations from coming into fruition, or what's stopping you from working towards your dreams, your goals, and what you're wanting to manifest. I have already shuffled our deck and our cards for today. Let's go ahead and get started. Before we start, I do want to mention that these are my natural nails. And if you would like to grow your nails, this is the nail oil that I make. I will link the link for that down below. And I hope you can also grow your nails long, strong, and beautiful. Let's begin. All right, let's begin. Today's reading is about what is stopping your manifestations from coming into fruition. First and foremost, I can see that you have a lot of self-doubt. Even though there is something that you dearly and deeply desire, something you're wanting to bring into your reality, into your life, I definitely see that you're really, really afraid of making any decisions going towards this dream or goal. You just feel like you cannot do it. Energetically speaking, I can definitely tell you that you're not in the right vibration. Even though you have a desire, something you're wanting to do, it could be going back to school, purchasing a car, maybe your dream body, eating healthy, maybe it's even like purchasing something, like, I don't know, a phone, a house, whatever it is, you genuinely feel like you cannot do it and it is not possible for you. But I want you to know that this is actually a self-limiting belief, and you're actually just stopping yourself from this because maybe in the past you had really wanted to make this happen and it just didn't happen for you. I can also see with the Ace of the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles reversed that you have been thinking about this idea for a while, and not being able to have the right finances is stopping you from actually going towards your goal. Now, I'm also seeing that maybe this idea has been in your mind for a while. Maybe you've been wanting to achieve this or go after this for a while, but you just feel like you don't have the right funds for it. Just something that's coming through right now is you should really check out the government grants and scholarships and programs that are out there. Something about you getting your finances is gonna, like, it is going to happen if you put in the effort, if you put in the energy. It just kind of seems like you've kind of given up on it, but spirit is not letting you go of this idea, or like maybe your heart is not fully letting you go of this desire that you have. Again, a lot of the reason that this energy has been stagnant for you, or you haven't been able to make any forward movement, is because you're not in the right frame of mind. You really, really have to, I'm almost seeing like, maybe do some like inner shadow work, like maybe some journaling, and just understanding why you think this is not possible for you, because it actually is possible, but you're feeling really, really trapped. Okay, and that kind of brings me to my next cards as well. Look, it literally says stuck, tied down, captive, and then you have frozen, no words, stone wall. If you kind of really look at it, these both decks are matching each other's energy, with the beauty being under the Knight of Cups and the silence and trapped card being right here. So what it's telling me is that you are literally just stuck in your mind, and because you're stuck in your mind, you're not making the choices or the action that is necessary to go towards this desire. And it just seems like it's been like sitting on the shelf. Like maybe for some of you, I'm really getting strongly, you want to go back to school for something, but you feel like you don't have the right funds for it, or you don't have the money for it. Or maybe it's like a school, or maybe it's like a opportunity that's like waiting for you to actually come through, but because you haven't made any energetic movement, this energy is kind of like stagnant. I'm also seeing that a lot of this energy is in your mind. I'm not gonna lie, and again, no tea, no shade, no lemonade, you guys, okay, clock it. But your mentality is really negative. Like, you have, again, I say this with the most love, like, you have to let go of this stagnant energy if you want this idea to come into fruition. And let me tell you something, there's definitely a lot of there is definitely a possibility of this coming through for you, but because you're so stagnant in your mind, it's not coming through. If this has something to do with self-belief, especially with the Ace of Swords reversed, I feel like this is an idea, but you haven't put any effort. For some of you, this is also like a business idea, like something you've been wanting to do, maybe some kind of offer, or like maybe you're good at making something with your hands and you want to sell it, but you're just feeling like it's not possible for you, like no one's gonna purchase, or maybe you tried doing it in the past, but you let one negative experience really stop you. But honestly, you guys, what I'm getting with this is that not only is it possible, it's like the reason you haven't been able to let go of this idea or this dream is because it's something that's really meant for you. And by keeping yourself stagnant, by thinking it's not possible, I can't do it, it's too hard, I don't have the money, I don't have the resources, you're actually just delaying and denying something that is already meant for you, okay? Honestly, even if you do one thing that puts you in the energy of like gets you in the momentum, that is going to like have like a domino effect. So for example, let's say you're I don't know, you're thinking about going back to school for something like a trade school or a university or whatever. Your first step would be to research what school you want to go into, or or maybe you've already done that and it seems like you have definitely thought about this long and hard. You're just not taking any action. You're like really frozen. You're not moving forward. And there's two things that I'm seeing here. First is like you're feeling really, really trapped, like you can't move forward, or you can't do this, or this is not for you. And then you're also not taking any action because of that either. So you're kind of frozen. And honestly, I'm just gonna say it like this, like the only thing that is actually stopping you from achieving this is your own negative mindset regarding your own self-belief and around money. Like you feel like you don't have the finances for it. But again, like I said, that's not true. Once you start like thinking like, okay, I'm gonna commit to this no matter what, you're gonna see that the energy is gonna start moving in your favor, okay? But right now it's like frozen, trapped, not moving, stagnant energy. It's just an idea that you're not working on, and you're also not able to let it go. And you're not able to let it go is because this is something you're meant to do. Like it's almost, I want to say, part of your destiny, part of your journey, part of your growth. Something that's going to take you to the next level, but you're just not putting in the energy or the effort. Now, we have the Knight of Cups, and right underneath that, we have the Beauty card. So charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. So first thing I'm getting is you should actually be like kind-hearted towards yourself, and you should really start practicing some positive affirmations, especially when it comes to this energy or this situation. Here's what I'm getting. Let's say you're wanting to sign up for school, okay? But you feel like you don't have the money. You feel like you're not smart enough. Maybe people have mentioned it to you like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And it's already something you're wanting to do. But I'm just seeing that the energy is so stagnant around it. However, if you were to take that first step, you will see that there's divine help that's going to come through for you. And the first thing you have to do is change your mindset, okay? So you have to tell yourself that you can do it, that even if it's hard, you're committed to it. Ooh, that rhymed. Clock it. But it's true. You are just not committed to the idea, and you don't think it's possible for you because of finances and your own self-belief, okay? Now, very interestingly, the card that we have underneath it is Dreamcatcher, Found, and To My Little Sister. So what I'm getting from this is that this is definitely a goal, okay? This is definitely, it literally says goals, imagination, and illusion. So the fact that you feel like you cannot do it, that is an illusion that you actually have to like overcome. And this is like a soul correction of some kind. Like the universe is trying to teach you that so much more is possible for you if you actually commit to it if you actually tell yourself that you can do it. Because that is the very thing that you're not doing. You're like stuck in your mind. You're not making any changes. You're not making any movement towards your goal. It just is something in your mind, okay? And the illusion here is that you cannot do it, that you're trapped. I'm actually even getting that whatever resources you need to get this started is like already available. For example, if you're wanting to start a YouTube channel, you can literally start recording on your phone. You don't need a fancy camera. You don't need a GoPro or one of those little tiny cameras. No, you need none of that. You just need to start, because once you start, the momentum is going to start building, and you're going to be able to take the steps that are necessary to go towards it, okay? Now, the next card you have is Found, okay? And this is so crazy because when I first opened this, I mentioned about how there are resources available for you out there, like scholarships, grants, sponsorships even, I'm hearing, okay? But you have to do the work. You have to do the research. You have to put in the work, and you have to find out more information, okay? Which just again tells me that this is something that is possible for you, but once you put in the energy to take steps towards this goal, the momentum will start gaining traction, okay? So there's definitely some information that and research that you need to do regarding this goal, because that is going to open you up to more opportunities, more ideas, more ways of how this could be possible. Right now you're just in a negative mindset, which is actually a huge block towards your manifestations, okay? Now, this card is really, really interesting. It says, to my little sister, competitive, toxic female, and drama, okay? So I'm actually getting 3 different things with this card. First of all, if you've told a female friend, a mom, a sister, a cousin, just any female that you've told about this dream and desire, like, they're actually like causing some kind of hindrance by either giving the evil eye, telling you like, oh, it's so hard, don't do it. So like kind of discouraging you, or honestly just like being a secret hater. So like maybe you said, oh my God, I don't know if I can go back to school, or I don't know if I can purchase this house or this car. Guess what, honey? There are already like things available for you out there for you to make it happen. You just have to tap into those resources, okay? It's almost like these resources are waiting for you to tap into them so that they can help you, so that they can push you forward into this direction, okay? The second thing I'm getting is there's a very competitive female in your energy field who does not want you to succeed. Maybe this female has already started working towards her goal, or maybe you both like share the same goal. So like, I don't know, like let's say you both want to go to, I don't know, cosmetology school, right? I'm kind of seeing that she has already like internally, or like hiding from you, applied to school, and she's already applied to like grants and scholarships, and she's like already making it happen. But when it comes to you, she's telling you like, oh, it might take so long, it's not that good. Oh, are you gonna make money off of it? Is this even worth your time, effort, energy? All while this person is literally doing what you want to do, okay? And this is because this person is very competitive, and they're kind of toxic, and they definitely love drama. So just be mindful of that, to not share this goal and ambition and dream with anyone. In fact, I almost feel like that could be one of the reasons that you are kind of stagnant, is because you have other people telling you that this is not possible for you. But like I said, it's all in your head. Like literally, it's all in your head. If there's one thing you take from this reading, let it be that whatever goal, dream, desire you have in your mind, no matter how difficult it is, like physically, or how like it feels like it cannot be attained because of financial problems, or maybe like actual physical problems, like maybe you don't have the stamina or the energy, like whatever it is, like you will push through this. Like you are meant to do what this desire is. And the only thing that's blocking your manifestation is you and your negative thoughts and your past experiences that stop you from going towards this completely, because you feel that it's not possible, or you feel like it's not doable because of money, or it's too big of an idea, or I don't have it in me, or whatever that is. Like I said, this is actually something that is part of your destiny. That's why you have not been able to let go of it. I'm hearing Australia. I don't know if somebody wants to go to Australia, or they're thinking about Australia, or maybe it's a vacation you want to take, but whatever it is possible for you. And my biggest advice in all of this is go towards it fearlessly and tell nobody, especially this toxic female who can, like I said, it could be anyone, like a daughter, a cousin, a mom, a sister, a neighbor, a female boss, like anyone that whoever comes to your mind first, just don't tell them. Okay, they're just not good for you. Like secretly, they're very jealous of you. They're very competitive, and they want what you have, which is, I mean, it could be different things for different people, but like they see you in a higher light, and they compare themselves to you, and they don't like what they see. So they try to take and diminish your light by discouraging you, telling you it's too difficult, it's not possible. But none of those things are true. And you should definitely go after it, but tell nobody. Don't tell anyone how you're going to do this, how you're processing this. Even if you take a little step today, which is like, let's say you're researching, or you're looking for grants, or you're looking for loans, or you're looking for applications, or you're looking for something that has to do with this this dream, this desire, this manifestation. Tell no one and just work in secrecy, okay? Because that is what is needed, which is not a lot of people knowing your business, and not a lot of people knowing what this dream, goal, desire is. Because let me tell you, girl, whatever, or guy, or whoever's watching this, whatever you're dealing with, it's bigger than you. It is bigger than you. For example, going back to the cosmetology example, let's say you want to go to cosmetology school, right? Guess what? Maybe one day you're going to have your own makeup empire, or you're going to become a really good makeup artist, like a celebrity artist, like whatever it is. Like this goal is bigger than you, but you're having such a hard time even laying down the foundations for this. And the reason is because you don't believe in yourself, okay? So that's all I have for you today. Good luck to you. Again, please go after this goal. Even if you do something really small today that is going to put you in this direction, go for it, because it will be like a domino effect. I promise you. I want you to come back to this reading and let me know, okay, that, oh my gosh, Slap Tarot was right. This is like a domino effect. It is one thing is leading to another, is leading to another. Even if there is pushback in the beginning because of your own negative thoughts and like you repeating a pattern, that's okay. Because as long as you're taking the steps into this direction, you, my friend, are going to be able to achieve this goal. And not only achieve this goal, it is something that is going to lead you to something bigger. Okay, that's all I have for you today. I hope this was helpful. Again, if you would like to grow your own nails long and strong, do check out my nail oil. I will have it linked down before for you. Bye.